Hola guys and girls, no time for team builder, that's why I'm super rushed here with the team. Mrs. and Mrs. Man first, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Substitute, Calm Mind, enough speed for base 100s, Choice Scarf, Palmer, enough speed for base 2 speed 100s, Cross Combat, Double Shock, Voltage, Revive, Blessing, Revenge Kill stuff, Revive our guys, Iron Transit, Covert Cloak for Sword Cure, Garganical, enough speed for base 100s, Earthquake, Voltage, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Get Healers up, remove them, Big War Breaker, Volcanion, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Wild Charge, Haste, minus Speed Nature, not minus attack, so the Wild Charge does more damage to Gyarados, and potential Terra, Water, Volcarona, and the Haze for setup stuff, Super Spin Death, Assault Vested Crab for the GU as a switch in Stone Edge, Hyper Boss Power, Knockoff, Rock Tomb, Regenerator for recovery, and then Fist Death, Cresselia for all the Fist Death threats, beat Halucha, beat Gyarados, we have Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Moonlight, T-Wave, and the Cobra Berry to lift potentially a Dark Pulse from GU and Thunderwave it. That's the team. Let's go, Donphans. Okay, here we go. He brought the GU, of course. Actually brought the Regieleki, then Gyarados. Actually brought the Volcarona. Okay, sad to see that. That means I can't just mindlessly click buttons. With my Volcanion, I have to stay in my form, and then the, what's it called again? Garganacle, and the Rotom. Okay. So, very offensive team, obviously. Leads. I could just see Regieleki as a lead. In which case, I think I'm fine with... But Regieleki is like so obvious. You could lead Rotom as well, which could be annoying. Rotom actually makes a lot of sense for him, to be fair. What can I do what, like, punish that the most? Probably leading with my Enamorous, to be fair. Just freaking Moonblast. So I think I want to do that. I think Enamorous is hit. No, what? No, God damn it, I misclicked. Damn it. Okay, as you can see, I only brought 2 mons. Yeah, we will restart the battle. So I will just lead the same as here, to be fair. Like, I want to lead with Enamorous. I was thinking about something else. Okay, here we are again, and this time I'm clicking slowly. I lead the same as I already mentioned. Nothing's gonna change there. Boom, and done. I don't know if he wants to still lead with Rotom. I'm fine if he changed it up. That was my mistake, so if I get punished by that by a different lead, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Let's get the Calc going. Rotom, level 50, is offensive. I get the Calm Mind up, because it could... Like, Thunderbolt might Oko me actually if he's Scarf. Limit. But let's start with a Calm Mind. He won't Oko me. If he's offensive and I Moonblast him, I won't do enough as well. So, yeah, probably will switch into Palmod. Probably just switch into Palmod. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, great start for the first match of the GBA right here for the Borussia Donphan. Yeah, glad to have that there. I will leave it in the editing, so it's pretty funny. So yeah, probably switch to Palmod. Like I said, we'll switch. I'm immune to that. If he Will-O-Wisp, I have Natural Cure. I think it's the best overall, best overall play. Even though my Palmod can't do too much to the Rotom with the coverage I have. Double Shock does like 50-ish if he's offensive. We can maybe find that out depending on damage. So yeah, I'm just leading with my thing. If he's bulky and I'm like, he's scared of like Choice Specs and Amorous, like let's say he's max HP, and I'm like Choice Specs, I have a good chance of OKOing him. So if he's only max HP and I'm Choice Specs, I do like 98 to 116. So yeah, there's the Rotom lead again. I lead this again. And yeah, like I already mentioned, I'm gonna switch out into Palmod, scouting what he wants to do. Electric move, I have Natural Cure, and Natural Cure if he Will-O-Wisp, and then if he electric moves, I have Volt Absorb, so I should be fine there. Now the real game starts. There's the Rotom and goes to Thunder Wave. Okay, T-Wave, so definitely a more bulky variant. T-Wave. Okay, let's find out if he's choiced. I will just Volt Switch out. If he stays in, he's definitely gonna Will-O-Wisp. So let's see, that means he's most likely bulky-ish if he has T-Wave. Maybe Hex as well. This Volt Switch from my Palmod will do how much? 10 to 12 if he's max HP. And if he's no bulk, like 12 to 16. My Volcanion takes the hit and Okos of Steam Eruption. So I think that's what I want to do. Might be scared about Crunch, but let's see what happens. like I said, I should be faster than him. I mean, I'm definitely faster than him. I'm Choice Scarf, but he might not know that. Okay, does hard switch out. Okay, nice. So we do get momentum. Awesome. So that might be a sign that he's choiced. Might be a sign that he's choiced. Goes into Dumbo. We get a Volt Switch off on that. And that means we can now definitely go into our whatchamajig and click Steam Eruption. Which I enjoy quite a lot. Or do we want our rocks? Do we want rocks? Or do we want what damage? Because Steam Eruption switch in is like Gyarados, which doesn't like taking this. So I'll be just going to this. We go into C tier. Garganico. What is your leftovers? Okay. Even if you're max, you outcode if you're max def even by if I'm choice back. So if I'm not, I mean if I Terra. Other than that, I just go with Steam Eruption here. I don't need to Terra. I don't want to Terra necessarily, since the Volcarona is still a thing. So let's just steam it up. If he's max def, he can live this, but if he's not max def, he's dying. He is indeed dying. I repeat, dead. No switching on his team for that. He has Gyarados, but we can pretty burn that, and we do have Wild Charge for that as well. So I'm fine with that. Like, Steam Eruption will do very little, but Wild Charge even at -1 depends a little bit on what he wants to do, but you can get a burn potentially, which is nice, of course. Depends as well if he's intimidated as Moxie. What do we see? Probably switch out, probably into Gyarados, I want to say. Technical Dog. Who's Technical Dog? It's a Gyarados, okay. Do we see Intimidate? We do see Intimidate. So we are at -1 now. How much damage do we see? Steam Eruption, that does like, it's a decent amount. Wild Charge could KO from here, but I'm actually not sure. He is Intimidate. Because I'm at -1. If I wouldn't be at -1, I would definitely kill him here. I'm just going to Cress. Play it safe. Because I don't want to reveal the Wild Charge yet. I don't necessarily want to take an Earthquake from him. Crash just a good mid-ground. Okay, I do switch out. I'm definitely slower, so I should always switch out first. Where's Cresselia? What do you want to do here? Dragon Dance. Just go straight for DD. Okay. Straight for the DD. So now I get +1. So now I definitely just want to Thunderbolt you. Because I don't want you to set up a sub on my Thunder Wave. Cresselia should be able to take the +1 hit rather well. And yeah, like I said, I'm just playing it safe with Thunderbolt here. Probably is Lumberry, I want to say. If he switched it in, if it's a setup variant, and he did switch it in. Crunch, we burn our Botchamaja Berry, so we don't have that for Chiyu anymore, sadly. And Thunderbolt, not necessarily KO. Yeah, not a KO. As you can see. But am I fine with this going down? I am. Honestly, I take this straight. Do I switch up to Ice Beam here? I do switch it up for Ice Beam here, I think. Because it did 40, we'll do 80 now. I'm still healthy for his Pokemons enough, so Ice Beam will kill from here as well. And in case he does want to switch out to something on the Thunderbolt, he can do just that. And then we get rid of the Gyarados, which, like I said, is his only Steam Eruption switch in. After that, I basically get a kill every time I Steam Erupt. So I am very fine with that. Another Crunch, it's fine, can't flinch me, of course, does very good damage. There's the Ice Beam. Boom, goodbye Gyarados. Love seeing that. Now, of course he can go into a lot of things. He can go into a lot of things here to revenge kill me. I'm scared of substitutes potentially, but anything which can set up versus me, I can just T-Wave. But substitutes are the problem. But Thunder Wave would have been the correct play here if he wouldn't had, if he didn't have substitute. Like Thunder Wave was the correct play because then I'm faster after that, and then he could be paralyzed. So it's always a better play because otherwise he's faster than me. But like I said, he could also most likely Lumberry. So to be fair, I think Thunder Wave would have actually punished me quite a lot. So yeah, glad to just go for the Thunderbolt there. The Wild Charge from my Whatchamajigga, from my Volcanium would have done a great amount of damage to that. But yeah, now he has his pick. Rotom probably KOs me from here with Shadow Ball. Regieleki definitely KOs me. Zip-Tie is you. I mean versus you, I just hard switch into you and try to get my rocks. Not too scared about what you want to do. You can set up screens potentially. But other than that, I don't really know what you want to do. versus our threats. Screens are potentially annoying. Are of course potentially annoying. But I would take the deck. If he goes for one screen here, I switch into this. He tries to get a second screen. I'll probably just get out my rocks, and after that, we'll switch out. So I get momentum of whatever he wants to switch in, and so we can deal with that accordingly. So yeah, I don't know where you could do it. I think like okay, doubles out. I mean, like I said, this double is kind of captain. Who's captain? Captain is a GBA. I would have expected them to switch in first, to be fair. So. Now the question: is he Scarf? Is he what is he? Is he? I'm expecting like in prep. I expect him Scarf the most. I'm expecting Scarf the most, so I just double back out into Cavalians like that, because we have no switch into this thing. And I would scout if he decided to stay in, or if he switches out himself and scout out like is he Sugar Berry, is he Scarf? What are we talking here? Because Earthquake just KOs this thing. Kind of want to scout. Like I said, I would expect this thing to just switch in first versus Cresselia, to be honest. I don't know why he put that double there. Maybe misclick as well. I mean, I did already misclick myself, so who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? But yeah, second Cress I think is the way to go. The Gyarados was the only physical threat he had, so that was Cress was 4 for his physical threats, be it Halucha, be it Gortram, or in English the Rillaboom. So yeah, since none of that came, and Regieleki, Gigantical is physical to be fair, but our Crest doesn't really do much to Gigantical, and the rest is special threats, so I think we are fine with losing ours. I do switch out first at least, so let's see, does he switch out as well? Or does it mean he stayed in? He stayed in, go for Darkpulse, okay. So he's... a Darkpulse he go for, okay. So he doesn't have Fire Move? Only Overheat maybe? Yeah, that doesn't tell me a whole lot. Pulse. So what I could do is I could go into our Crab, of course. Could go into you. Would switch once again. Darkpulse. I could go into you as well and Calm Mind, because if he's faster than me, I take that. And if after I Calm Mind up, yes, the Regieleki, of course. What else could he do? Yeah, Crab, I think it's the most. Yeah, let's go to Crab and click Save Knockoff. I think. Let's go to Crab and save Knockoff. Because we take the hit, guaranteed. And I think he would switch out, so I just save Knockoff. Save Knockoff. Darkpulse will do around 50% to us. If he's Scarf. And Stone Edge, of course, would kill him. So I don't think he stays in. And if he stays in, I get valuable information about what kind of item this has. If it's actually Scarf, is it? What else? What else could it be? And we get a chance to use Crab Rave, so that's always a plus. That's always a plus. Another play could have been, like I said, going to Pawmot, scale this thing out. With close combat, we could go for stuff like that. But I want to use Crab Rave. Okay, does switch out, nice, and we get a knock on something. Who loses his item? Dumbo. Dumbo was the Gigantical. Gigantical loses his leftover. That's pretty nice, we take those. No leftovers for Dumbo, and that means we go into our Droid Fan once more. And get up our rocks, finally. Finally get up our rocks. You have the Covert Cloak, so we don't have to worry about Sword Cure. We might just go straight for the Earthquake. But then we scam out with our own Earthquake. He might go for his own rocks. All possible scenarios here. If he starts cursing, I will Volt Switch out. Brave switches out. What do we see? Droid Fan, and do we see any Q? Because it covers a good amount of stuff. Rocks, yeah, there are the rocks. So he does have the Rotom, so I think we are fine with just exchanging rocks here. Because Rotom covers the EQ, covers the Rapid Spin. Rotom is just a generally good switch into me. I think I just want to get my own rocks. And then with Rotom I can just Volt Switch out. Slick. That's the Rotom. Okay, now we can find out if he's Scarf or not. Because I will try to Volt Switch out versus that. Get my own rocks, which is of course nice versus his things. Versus his things. Let's Volt Switch out. See, if he's Scarf, does he have the Will-O-Wisp? It is not Scarf. Are we faster? We don't know a lot about items as of now. Okay, it's not Scarf. We know that. We know he's not Scarf. Will-O-Wisp is most likely the play which happens here. Will-O-Wisp is most likely, and since we know he's not Scarf, I think I want to go into you and just start Moonblasting you. Go you, we'll switch out. I think I'm fine going to you. Take rocks damage, which is annoying. But I need. Rotom is super annoying to face right now. There's a Will-O-Wisp here. There's the Wisp. We know he's slower than us, so we can go for a strong Moonblast versus him. And get some good damage. This is the best way to get damage on this. Might even be a KO, depending on how bulky he is. He has lefties himself. Okay. Lefties. Lefties and Willow as well. Can't T-Wave us anymore. And if he's bulky, he might not be able to KO us, so I think I'll just go save Moonblast here. Save Moonblast right here. I could go for Calm Mind. I could have gone for Calm Mind, to be fair. But I want to get damage on this. And if he Volt Switches, I get damage on this way. And I can't even get his Protect Drop. I don't. Volt Switch. Let's see. 115. That did 115. That did 108 damage with Volt Switch. That means he is definitely not bulky. 108 with Volt Switch. Yeah, he's definitely he has no special attack, I think. Or very little at least. Yeah, it's one of the higher rolls if he has no special attack. Volt. Definitely bulky, but like I said, I love this damage I got with Moonblast here. I think that's very important. For stuff like our Power Mod and our Treads, very important to get Rotom very low. Even though we change your numbers to that. But now he has to go into Regieleki basically to try and revenge us. Or he reveals a Scarf on something. Or he has a chance to reveal a Scarf on something. Didn't got the opportunity to set up our Enamorous. Sadly had to use it to get good damage on Rotom. But now we get at least some info. But he could go Regieleki. If he goes Regieleki, I'm just going to my Droid fan again. Captain. Okay, so now we basically get confirmed that he's Scarf. Get Rocks damage on him, which is nice. Leaves of Ruin happens, which is fine. Yeah, I just click Moonblast here. In case somebody's not Scarf and just want to take a Moonblast. Will-O-Wisp just does the burn does the same as the leftover, so we definitely live here, and yeah, no reason to keep this around. I just use this as confirmation that this thing is Scarf. It is. And indeed, it is. Scarf locked into Dragapults. Nice. So, now we can go into our Power Mod here and go from there. And can just basically click Double Shock, right? Kills the Rotom, does good damage to everything, will kill this as well, I assume. So let's click that. Versus, to be fair, let's calc GU. Should be a 75 Q, it has pitiful defense. Pitiful defense. Close combat for sure, KOs, Double Shock KOs as well, yeah. So let's go, just go for that. Switch is out, which makes sense. Does it sack Rotom, which would be awesome. Dumbo, okay. Dumbo is this guy. How much does he take from this? Double Shock. Boom. The next Double Shock will do less, sadly. Next Double Shock will do less. So let's switch into our Droid fan, or do we go to... Because he either recovers here... He will most likely recover, I'm assuming. He will most likely recover, I'm assuming. So let's go use this to be offensive and go into our Volcanion. I assume he will recover here. Because now we lost our electric typing, so our Double Shock would be doing less. That's the recover, yeah. There's the recover Rooney. Now we can go for our Steam Eruption and get ourselves a kill. Let's get ourselves a kill. Something dies. Something dies right here. We still have the Revival Blessing on our Power Mod, which we can probably get versus GU once it keeps killing Dragapults, because it doesn't want to lock itself into Fire move with the mons we have. And so far, I don't really know if I want to Revive a Bless something, because the Enamorous is not that great. And Cresselia as well. So nothing really I want to Revive Bless at the moment. Does switch out, and who does he sack? Rotom, Regieleki, Slick. Slick is the Rotom, I think. Yeah, so sack the Rotom. Makes sense, makes sense. Steam Eruption, boom. Rotom gone. Okay, now we can spin. If he brings in Regieleki, I can spin. If he brings in Regieleki, I could even go into my Palmer, to be fair, which I think is more offensive switch. Fly me away. That's you. You want to Terra Water versus me? I do have the Wild Charge and I do have the Haze, so I'm not that worried what you want to do versus me. Volcarona. Volcarona versus Volcanion. We have the matchup right here. So if you Terra Water, of course Steam Eruption won't be doing as much anymore. If you Terra Water, yeah, but Wild Charge does then over 50, and I can always Haze, so I just save Steam Erupt here. Yeah, there's the Terra. I can Haze, I can do all kinds of shit, but let's see what kind of variant we are talking here. What kind of variant are we talking right here? Because if he's bulky, the Wild Charge still does like 70%. Let's go for Quiver, okay. Let's go for Quiver. Death Raises, so obviously I do less now. Get a burn, it looks like. Do get a burn, which is nice. So we get some more chip on this. Which do we see an item? Ah, he was boots, he took no rocks, so obviously he's boots. So I think I just Wild Charge here. Because if he's. Yeah, that looks like Terra Water. Yeah, it looks like offensive. And there's thinking nothing can do to me. Terra Water, you can obviously Terra Blast me because I Water Absorb. Take the Fire move. The Grass move would do the most. So if he's like max special attack Giga Drain. Can he fit that versus me? It's a question. The Giga Drain is like 45. So we do win this 1v1. We do indeed win this 1v1. So I'm fine with him Terra Watering here. Very much fine. I'm max HP. The plus 1 Giga Drain will do 38 to 45 if he's max special attack timid. At plus 1. Progress once more, so I get plus 2. And how much does his Wild Charge do? How much does his Wild Charge do? Not enough. Not enough. So we can Morning Sun potentially versus us, if he wants to. His Giga Drain, Haze right here just to be safe. He wants to, if he reveals the morning, yeah, he reveals Morning Sun, but yeah, he won't be winning us 1v1 versus us. Because we have Haze. Mon Haze. Goodbye stat boosts. And with the burn and with the Wild Charge, I don't think he can win this. I doubt he can win this 1v1. So now he's at neutral again. I go for Wild Charge once more. Goes for Bug Buzz. Does it neutral very little. Does he go for does it get drop? Oh, it's a crit. Okay, that's why it did so much. Go for Wild Charge. Boom. So now he either goes for Bug Buzz or another Morning Sun. So what I think actually I want to do is switch into Palmot. He goes for Quiver Dance, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Making double shock. Or he can close combat. Because now he has no fighting resist anymore. Yeah, Morning Sun or that makes sense. What is the more Bug Buzz? What's his move? Bug Boost. Now, close comp. If he seems to be physically bulky. Bolt. Or just Volt Switch here? I think it is Volt Switch. I think he switches out into his thing. I'm definitely faster. If he does stay in, he will go for what exactly? I don't know. I think he would just switch into Garganacl, to be fair. Probably safer would have been to just double shock or close combat. Or close combat, yeah. Close combat. No, close combat would actually not have killed. But double shock would. And I can just go. My plan is just to go for close combat sweep with Palmot at the moment. So I think I'm fine in that regard. He does switch out, nice. We do get momentum. He does probably go into Garganical. Yep, there it is. And now we can just go into our threats. Now we just go into our threats and click the Q. Boom. Now we can go threats and click EQ, or even rapid spin, because then we are faster than the GU. I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Getting rid of rocks and being faster than GU, we take this. We take that. Rapid spin. Because he might not have fire move on Volcarona. He might not have the fire move on Volcarona. He might just have Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, or Terra's Water. Terra's Water actually would do all the damage as well. But that way we keep the GU out, which is what we want. And you would have to go into Volcarona. You have faster than Regieleki, so I think this Rapid Spin just makes the most sense. Gets rid of rocks, and then we can click the... He might just, like I said, he doesn't know yet that we Covert Cloak, so he might want to go for the, what Giga move? Salt Cure move. Recover, okay. It's fine. Fine with me. I just spam EQ here. I just spam the EQ. I just spam EQ. I want to have the speed boost so he can't go GU. EQ should be a 2-hit. Especially since he doesn't have leftovers anymore. From an Earthquake, let's see. Yeah, looks like a 2-hit. He goes for Earthquake on his own, gets good damage on us, which is fine. But we can EQ once more. Like I said, we want the speed boost. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. We basically get a kill right here, because if he goes to Volcarona, he gets 2-hit as well. Like depending what Volcarona has, I probably just Voltage versus Volcarona, because like I said, this thing is still... I mean, I do have the palm of Regieleki, so... I think goes Volcarona just EQs, so I can close combat spam and win. I think that's a good plan. I think it's a good plan. I think we got him. I think we got him, folks. Do I actually do enough to Volcarona? EQ once more, Garganical down. Boom. Volk. Corona. Volcarona. Let's say you are like the standard variant, which is like very physically bulky. GU. Do you not see him get a speed boost from Rapid Spin? I think he missed that I got a speed boost by Rapid Spinning, so I'm just EQing again. I think he missed that. I think he's like Super Scarf. And I doubt you can be Super Scarf. I doubt you can be Super Scarf. So yeah, I'm killing the GU right here with Earthquake. And yeah, we love to see that. We love to see mistakes on our opponent's part. We love to see those. But I made a mistake. For some reason I'm not +1 speed here, which I didn't check to be fair, but I did go for click Rapid Spin and my opponent clicked Earthquake, so there's like no interaction with item or something which would have made me drop my speed. So I just go for EQ and kill this thing. Because we already know that's confirmed Scarf, it was faster than our thing, and yeah, we just kill the GU. Boom. Yeah, I think he had to miss the Rapid Spin speed boost, so... Very glad that happened. That's why we did go for Rapid Spin. Not necessarily that he missed this, but so that scenario would happen. So we would, if he couldn't go GU. Let's fly me away. Gives me Volcarona. Takes rocks. No, it takes no rocks chip, of course. We just Volt Switch out. Bug Buzz. Fire move potentially. What could he do? I think I just go hard into... I think it's go hard Palmot. We're going if he's bulky, can't do... Yeah, even Flamethrower won't be able to do too much. So I can Volt into Palmot and then close combat win. Or double shock win. Like, if he Morning Suns, I just double shock. Even if he crits my Power Mod, that gives me what gives me that? Then a free switch into my but then if he crits Power Mod, that actually could be annoying. Probably should have just clicked Earthquake repeatedly. Or I just could have clicked Earthquake repeatedly, to be honest. It's the Volt Switch. Because he couldn't set up on this. I should have just clicked. I would still have Crab Break, to be fair. So it's going to you. Hard Power Mod. Because Fire and Bug move, that's not the coverage you could have versus me. Morning Sun, yeah, that works for me. That works for me. I just click Double Shock. I just click the Double Shock. No reason to click something else. Double Shuku. And yeah, next time this, I should just click DQ. Should just spam DQ. Keep it always in range. Because even if he Quiver Dance once, I was the fastest because I had a Rapid Spin boost, which I forgot now myself, so yeah. That's tough on me, of course. Now I forgot that myself. So the question is, do I... the funny interaction here, do I try at some point to go for Revival Blessing to make it a 5-0 instead of a 4-0? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But if it somehow works out that way, because he only has Regieleki left, I could do it. Because I do have 2 immunities in Power Mod and Droid Fan. Because of that, even if he doubles repeatedly, does he have anything for me? Double Shock should still be a good amount. Boom. Yeah, that's close to all the amount. That's even enough that even now I kill him. And how much does Double Shock do with Volcarona, even if I'm not electric anymore? Oh no, I can't use it anymore. Oh, interaction mistake on my part. Interaction mistake on my part! Can Volcarona win now? Can Volcarona win now with me? Dumb mistake. Okay, interaction mistake on my part. Can Volcarona now win versus me? Damn, I suck. I suck. I thought you could still double shock, but you are weaker now because you don't have electric anymore. Could repeatedly Rock Tomb, keep him slow and low, so he's slower than my Volcanion. I think that's the best thing I can do. So he could Quiver versus me. Earthquake wouldn't be doing enough. I think I have to go into you. Okay, how do I... It depends what his coverage is. What his coverage move is. Depends a little bit what his last coverage move is. So, okay. I can Wild Charge once for sure. Oh no, did I lose this game because I didn't know the interaction correctly? Oh no. Oh no, I used Power Mod so much and I missed this goddamn interaction. But he used 3 Morning Suns I think so far? Or 4? 3 or 4 Morning Suns I think he used so far. He used 3 or 4 Morning Suns. Let's go to Bugfuzz. Is it now a crit? No. So he has to Morning Sun now. I always keep him like low. Yeah, I think even if he Morning Suns, I keep him always low. And if I kill myself, he should be low enough where EQ does the thing. EQ from my Iron Threats is the thing. Morning Suns, yes. Should be keeping him low enough. Damn it. It's around the percentage he will always be at. This is always the percentage he's around you. So the question is how much, what's his coverage move and how much does Iron Threats do to him? That's his 5th or 4th Morning Sun, one of the two. No, he did go for, yeah, no. And he will go for one more, so he has 2 left then. Oh goddamn, I made this way too unnecessary close. Way too unnecessary close. If he's Impish, max defense, max HP, my Earthquake from Iron Treads does 38 to 45%. This is definitely the range of 45 to 45, but he will be a little bit healthier after a Morning Sun, I think. Because with Burn and if he's max defense... Fairy Dance. Okay, so I win. Nice. Good. Whew. Because now he gets Protect raised, that's fine. But now Iron Treads definitely should do the trick. And he gets another round of Burn on him. And now my Treads definitely should doing enough. 38 to 50. 38 to 45. 30, if he's max, like I said, max. 38 to 45. That's definitely the range. Didn't quiver. He Bug Burst, he Fiery Danced, he Morning Sun. So yeah, it should still be... God damn it, I choked this game so big time. God damn it. God damn it. 2-0 win instead of like a 3 or 2-0 win. Doesn't matter. I was talking about making it a 5-0 potentially, but I'm just glad. In the end, I'm just glad I won it. I'm so sorry for that mistake. Palmer, I'm so sorry. I fucked that up. So just to say plainly. But still, we got our first win in the GBA. Very glad to have that happened, even though our big blunder where it got a little bit scary. Because I think if he, like I said, if he completely Morning Sun, I don't know if he had any left, like I said, keep count of Morning Suns. He could have done some stuff. Like, he could have ended up in a row of Earthquake, depends on how bulky he is with Rokona. All these shenanigans, very scary match, god damn it. Just because he fucked up with Rabbit Spin, I fucked up with the Double Shock. Very scary stuff, but a good game definitely for our viewers. Should be very entertaining to watch, but yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoy. If you do, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit up, of course, my assistant coach Frank Trout in the link description as well. Check out George's site, link in the description for that as well. But that's all from me. I will see you another time. Ciao.